Do you like Pokémon? Do you like art? Do you like the feeling of knowing that your money will directly allow another human being to eat that day? Then listen up. Hello lovelies, it's Sarcasm the Sickness. Right now, Pedro and myself are in a bit of a tight situation financially. Construction is being done in our area of the house, which is cool. I mean, it's a total makeover of the living room, laundry room, and kitchen areas. And this isn't a bad thing, like I said, it's pretty cool, but it does come with a consequence to us, and that is our kitchen has been torn down and won't be rebuilt for a little while. We can't actually buy perishable groceries like eggs and bread and stuff, because we can't cook anything. We don't have a stove or an oven until the kitchen is rebuilt. We knew this change was happening, and we were expecting it to happen eventually, but we weren't actually given a confirmed date, and so the whole thing ended up sneaking up on us. Mainly, the issue is that our usual income doesn't account for needing to eat out for most meals. We're in a bit of a pinch, so I'd like to reach out to you lovely people for help. Now, you know me better than to think I'd ask for money for nothing in return. Do you remember my Pokécrossing commission series? It was a quick way for me to make a little extra cash and a cheap way for you to get art from me at a much lower price than usual. It was a pretty big success, I'd say, mostly due to how fast and affordable it was compared to my ordinary commission prices and timelines. So, I'd like to present to you my new commission series, Pokémon Team Battle Cuts. With the rise of Pokémon League formats to the scene, and the ever-popular trend of various Nuzlocke formats, players are encouraged more and more to focus on just a few Pokémon as their long-term companions. These battle cuts freeze your team in time so that you can treasure them forever. Are you part of a Pokémon Battle League? Have them drawn and framed for you and your fans to enjoy. Just finished a playthrough or Nuzlocke? Your winning or losing team can be together forever in a 6 Pokémon frame. Have a go-to team for Battle Spot? A 3 Pokémon frame would fit them perfectly. While these commissions are restricted to Pokémon only, your options are still vast. For the moment, however, you can only pick from 2 different frames, but feel free to suggest others you'd like to see me make. Regular Pokémon, shiny Pokémon, alternate colors, fusion mons, and fake mons are all within the realm of possibility. But how much do they cost, you ask? That's a lot of Pokémon, isn't it? You say. Well, my friend, don't you worry. Battle Cuts will still be an affordable and quick commission, just like Pokécrossing was. The cost of a Battle Cuts commission is the number of Pokémon you'd like drawn times 2. Want 3 Pokémon? $6. 6 Pokémon? $12. 10 Pokémon? $20. It's so affordable, I wish I could pay myself for one. This is a limited time offer that will end once our kitchen is rebuilt. So what are you waiting for? Email me at tara@sarcasmthesickness.com with your Battle Cuts commission info, or visit my stream at twitch.tv/sarcasmthesickness to discuss it with me there. Payments are accepted through PayPal only, and these amounts are US currency. Please keep that in mind when commissioning me. Even if you don't want to commission me, feel free to hang out at the stream and have a good time. I appreciate any kind of support. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you at the stream. Have a lovely day. Oops. Alright, hello lovelies, it's Sarcasm the Sickness. Here, let me get this music started here. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, there's gonna be noise in the background. There wasn't before, but everybody decided to come downstairs and check out the construction. So, that's something. Hey everybody. I guess, I don't know, let me know if the music volume to voice volume is okay. I'm sorry if I'll be talking a little bit quieter. I don't know, I'm a little tired. And I kind of just want to get some of this stuff just done with, I guess. From what I can tell, or what I've been informed, it is, I guess the construction's kind of getting down to the wire here, and we're really close to being done with all of this, and so basically tonight is going to be the last night to reserve a Battle Cuts commission if you want it, because I do want to, yeah, it's just coming to an end. We're not gonna need them as badly anymore, so that's good news. Let me get the right color here. Alright, what I'm working on right now is what Kuro commissioned for me last night. I did the sketch, and then I had already finished something that took me like 3 hours, so I was exhausted, and went to sleep after I finished the sketch. So today I'm going to finish it and hopefully finish or start and finish the commission that Winston sent me as well. If that doesn't work out, then I'll probably just do it off screen tomorrow during the day, just because, like I said, I am eager to just be done with it all. Not that these aren't fun, but I like right now it kind of turned into like, okay, do I stream or do I record the art lock? And I need to record the art lock. It is an important thing to get finished for me. So yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be able to work on that some more soon, and again, that's why I'm gonna be closing these commissions as soon as possible. Tonight is the closing time. Like, this is the cutoff time. Like, if you want to commission me for this and you've been like on the fence about it, then I guess make your decision soon, because this is it. This is it. Scrolling down to the chat. Please tell me you ate today. Yeah, don't worry. Yesterday you guys helped us raise like $90, and some of that was donation, which I really am thankful for, and some of that was commission, which I'm also thankful for. And so Pedro went shopping today, and we have food, and in fact I just got done eating a hot dog, which is a cool thing. Our kitchen is pretty much done. Like, I'm kind of just, like, I'm not sure if we're allowed to move all the stuff into it yet or not. I never got a chance to ask them, so that kind of sucks. But it looks like it's pretty much done. Like, the refrigerator's over here, the stove is in here. I'll have to, I guess the only thing I'll have to do is, like, I'll have to move the microwave over, but I'm not sure if they're completely done with the area or not, so I don't want to do that, and then, like, in the morning they'll be like, well, we have to move it back now because, you know, like, we need this area over here. But yeah, it's pretty much done. And it looks like they're gonna do a little bit of work in this room, which we thought they weren't going to do, which is a little obnoxious. It's a little annoying. But honestly, it's just whatever at this point. As long as this is gonna be like done with soon, it's okay. I'll deal. But I'm gonna have to, after the stream, Pedro and I are gonna have to move like all of our stuff over to what was our bedroom and what is now gonna be our new recording room, I guess. Which we were gonna have to do it anyway. We were gonna have to move a lot of stuff over there anyway. But we weren't expecting it to be like they literally told us today that we have to move it before tomorrow. And it's like, oh, okay, you know, like that. Like, it just wasn't something that we were prepared for, which is annoying. But, I guess at this point, I really didn't prepare for a lot of this stuff, so whatever. It's whatever. Just as long as this is gonna be, like, completed soon. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at today. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have had a good day. I don't know, I just feel like really, I don't know, I'm just a little out of it, which kind of is a bad thing. It's a really bad thing, because I feel like I'm not going to be able to stream as long as I need to get both of these commissions done. Which will suck. Because, yeah, I just need to get these out of the way so that I can focus on other things again. Yeah. We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know, I just don't feel so great. But it is one of those things where, like, I put everything else aside to make sure I could stream tonight, and I don't want to, then have, like, you know, the fact that I had no other video today, like, be completely in vain. Like, okay, she didn't upload and she didn't stream. Okay, cool. What the hell? You know, like I have to keep trucking forward as much as possible. So here's to that, I guess. Alright. Okay, yeah, hello unknown persona, hello John. Winston, hey. Hey Cyclone. I would say that I got plans. It's no problem, yeah, go ahead. And thanks for tweeting out the stream, I appreciate it. But yeah, no, go on. I'm not gonna, like, don't feel bad about not being able to stay for a stream. Yeah, it's no big deal. Man, I don't know. I feel really bad. I feel like today's gonna be a crummy stream because I'm just not gonna be able to like talk as much as I normally would. I don't know. I'm just like in a weird state right now. I don't know if you guys can think of something for me to talk about, then like we can go and see if I can get onto some kind of tirade, rant about something for a little bit before I get tired again. Damn, I knew I should have gone with the espresso shot this morning. I was gonna ask to try the espresso shot at Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and I didn't. I forgot to, and then I got scared to like ask him afterwards, or not scared, but like I didn't want to bother him, kind of thing. I should have just bothered the man, because I am dying. I have a soda next to me, but it's not super helpful, I guess, for some reason. Yeah, maybe what part of what happened was I think I stayed up kind of late last night. Just not stayed up late, but like our sleeping schedules all kind of messed up. So like after I woke up from the nap after the stream, like I stayed up until like maybe like 10 or 10:30 or 11 in the morning. And that was okay. But when I tried to go to sleep at 11, I got interrupted. Like I slept maybe for like half an hour to 45 minutes before I got woken up, and then I just couldn't get back to sleep for another like 3 hours, which I got a lot of drawing done in that time, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy with the sketch that I came up with and the progress on it so far. But yeah, it left a lot less time for sleeping, and so then, I went to sleep a little later, and I don't remember what time I went down at that point. I just don't think I got enough sleep. Ah, man, I just don't think I got enough sleep. Yeah. This is Kuro's team, right? Yeah, it is. The fox is ugly as fuck. Yeah, I love Brixton. It's so great. It's seriously, it's seriously one of my favorites. And look at that. Little LPS Angel says, talk about your favorite Pokemon. Well, my favorite Pokemon is Raichu. And it has been since Gen 1, of course. It's just always been one of my favorites. I don't really know why. I just think it's cute as Frickle Frackle. It's just cutest thing ever. And why isn't this? Oh, frick! I'm drawing on the wrong layer. God damn it! I hate when I do that. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, Raichu's been my favorite for a while. It's cute. I love electric types in general. I love Lieutenant Surge. He's my favorite gym leader. I don't know. It like exuded this kind of like adorable power, like it's cute but it's strong, or at least it was back in Gen 1. Or I don't really know. I guess I thought it was strong. That's just me, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I always liked it better than Pikachu, and I still hold to that today. It is the best Pokemon ever, and I don't care what anybody says. And I was thinking about having Raichu be the mascot for the channel, and just for whatever reason, I just couldn't make it work quite right. So that's why we're Ambipom instead of that. Before that, we were Smeargle. For those guys who weren't there early on, like really early on, I used to be a Smeargle, and then I stopped. I don't know, because it just got it got to the point where like it started kind of annoying me. I was like, well, of course, you know, like I'm an artist, so of course my mascot is the artist Pokemon. Ha 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 ha! I'm so creative. And it just made me so mad to just have that, and I was like, I need to change. I don't even like Smeargle that much. It's okay, it's fine, but I didn't like it that much to actually, like, you know, boast it as my mascot. Yeah, Raichu's one of my favorites. I really like Dino and Xylos. Those are some of my favorites. Zoroark and Zora are some of my favorites. I think they're adorable. I know they're like a little overrated. Not as overrated as like Lucario might be sometimes, but I love Zora and Zoroark. I don't know. I just really like their design, and I like the creative freedom that I can take when drawing them. I don't know. Oh shit, that's not the right color. I already mentioned that I love Berkson. It's so cute. I really don't know if I'm even saying that right. That's usually the way I say it, but I've never gotten confirmation on how it's actually said, and I haven't watched the anime, and I know it's in the anime, I just don't. Dude, we're just not gonna do that. Oh, man. My neck hurts like a motherfucker today. I think I slept on it wrong, but I don't know, dude. I guess just know that I'm trying my best to hold out for you guys. That is the situation. I'm trying my best. Let me pop back into the chat real quick. My favorite is Apom. Also, hi Ben. Hey Ben. Glaceon is awesome. Smeargle is the best. Any Pokemon can be an artist. No, absolutely. I don't know. I just couldn't make the Raichu work for whatever reason. I couldn't get a good design down. Hey Gabby, yeah, that was forever ago. Oh my lord, that was forever ago. Mascots don't always mean favorite. Yeah, that's true. I thought your favorite was Ambipom because you're your mascot. Yeah, nah, I like it. I like it, it's fine, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. If anything, my mascot for EXP and UPU is one of my favorites. I love Licky Licky, so that's something I was really excited to have Licky Licky as a mascot because of that. Here, let me hang on. I'm sorry. I need to like do something real quick. Here we go. And I need. I don't know. I only have blues for this. I should probably make this a red actually for the darker shading. There we go. All right. I really hope you guys can hear the music okay, because honestly, there's gonna be, I already know there's gonna be a lot of moments where I just don't have anything to say or just can't think of anything to say. I'm really sorry. I'm just like not in a good spot for this right now, but I'm not in a position where I can't, or where I can just like not do it. Like I need to get this out of the way. I need to get these done so that I can get back to, so I can get back to the art lock and focusing on getting that finished so that, you know, I can, so I can go in peace, I guess. I guess cool news, I don't know, cool news if you care about the new channel. I have started recording, like, I've been doing a drawing, and I've been recording it, and that will hopefully be, like, my first speed art type of thing on the new channel. Which will be cool, hopefully, or I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be cool. Because it's the first, it's one of the, like, I don't usually record myself drawing humans. I don't know why, I just, like, for whatever reason, just don't do that, really. I guess because I get nervous, I always feel like I'm gonna mess up. And so then by the time I'm like, hey, this is going well, it's already kind of, like, too late to record it. So yeah, so I'm actually recording me drawing a person, which is awesome, and I'm really liking the way it's turning out, and I'm trying some new things with it, so I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to get finished with that. I guess if I had to, like, say what I'd rather be doing right now, I'd definitely rather be working on that and finishing that. I guess that's something that I'm gonna be doing a lot more lately, is prioritizing personal stuff over commission work. One, because Pedro keeps telling me to just, like, focus on like me improving as an artist and me improving in, like, I don't know, or like just getting closer to like where I want to be as an artist and like in my professional artist career and stuff. And I do want to take him up on that. I do want to actually, like, yeah, get to a place where I can, or where I am working on, like, on stuff that I feel is going to benefit me, like, skill-wise and stuff. And it's just that in the current situation with, like, the current construction situation, I can't do that right now as much. And then the current situation with the channel, I can't do that so much. So it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a really good thing. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. I just wish I could do it now. I guess, like, I don't want to leave the channel and not, like, on not finishing this last LP, especially since it was something that was so important to me and that I've made a big deal out of, you know? Like, I don't know. I have to leave it off on a high note. I really do have to leave it off on a high note. And I think the art lock is that. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, like, really tired. I'm just saying stuff that I know I already said some of this crap in the video, and then some of this crap yesterday during the stream. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm actually, God, why do I keep feeling worse? I may end up having to cut the stream early, actually. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't feel good at all. I really don't know why. I really don't know why I feel so awful right now. How long did it take you to master your drawing style? I don't think I've mastered it. I guess the only thing I could really say about like my drawing style is that it's taken me pretty much 11 years to get here. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't say I've mastered it. I'd say I've got a long way to go still. And it's definitely why I can't wait to be just focusing purely on this, purely on like moving forward with my style. Excuse me. Here, let me go down here. There we go. That does kind of what I needed to, I guess. I'll just erase some places where I don't need the blue as much. Okay. Yeah, I would never say I've mastered my style. I always consider this a work in progress. I seriously consider this like just a big work in progress. I do believe it could always get better. And that's what I'm striving for. I just want to get better and better and better at what I do. And like this isn't like it's not even so much that I think I can get better, it's that I need to get better. Like I want to get better. I don't want to be stuck here. I want to keep improving. I want to keep moving forward with my style. So yeah, I have a long way to go, and I'm excited to see where that takes me, I guess. Let's see what I need here. I just realized I was using the wrong brush for this. God damn it. I do that all the time. Can I go up here? Thank you. There we go. Oh shit, I almost opened up a different thing here. What is your ultimate goal after YouTube and Pokemon? I guess my biggest goal is to be able to draw what I want and have people want to pay me for that. And essentially by that I mean like I would like I have like a story in mind that I want to create into like some kind of comic series, and I want other people to like it enough that they'll like support me on Patreon and things like that, and I don't know, like there are some artists out there who have such popular stories that people commission them to draw their own characters. Like, how crazy is that? That's amazing. You know, like I would love to be commissioned to draw my own characters. That's great. And I don't know, like like maybe I could get into animation and do something with that, or like I don't know, just like straight up illustration and like illustrating stories or something, whether it be like the story that I have in mind for the comic series or whether it be like children's books. I don't know, I'm just like, I guess right now I'm just kind of like feeling my way around and trying to see what works. Right now I'm using YouTube a lot for exposure, like just to have my art out there in a different medium than on DeviantArt, because there's so many artists on DeviantArt, you know, like I get lost in the crowd on DeviantArt, you know, like I only have like 100 and maybe like 60 or 70 people following me on DeviantArt or watching me on DeviantArt, and you know, like for a site that's completely about art, I feel like that's kind of crummy. That's kind of, it's kind of not a good thing, you know. I really should, I don't know, especially since I feel like I've got more than 180 people who watch me specifically for my art stuff here on YouTube, you know? So YouTube is in a large way a way for me to get more exposure for myself and for my art. And that was its main intention when I first started as well, was to get exposure for my art. And originally it was exposure so that I could get commission work. Now I'm trying to shift over from like, okay, I've done commission work and I realize I kind of actually hate it. Just cause like it doesn't lend me time to do what I want to do, you know? And yeah, so now that I've tried doing commission work for a living, I want to move on and try to, you know, get to a place that I can do what I want. Yeah, my biggest goal is to be able to do, or to draw what I want to and be paid for it, whatever that may mean in the end. You know what? It's another cool thing that I would love to do is like concept art. Have you seen concept art for like video games and stuff? Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I love flipping through like all the concept art for different video games, like video games that show the concept art actually like on the disc or whatever, like when they've got like a section, like an extra section for the concept art. Oh my god, like DMC did that, the newest Devil May Cry game for the PS3. Oh my god, I love that so much. I love the DMC concept art in general, but yeah, I would love to be a concept artist. I would love to get to a point where, I don't know, like, I guess the biggest thing I'd have to work on for that would be, like, gesture drawings, like a little bit looser of a style, that gets a point across quickly and efficiently. But I feel like I'm kind of on my way to that. I don't know. I've got a long way to go. I know I am. I know I do. I mean, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I guess there's a lot of different career paths I could take, and I'm just not really sure which one I'm gonna be able to, I guess. I don't know. Like, my first and foremost priority is to try to make my comic series work, I guess. And I don't know, like, it may get to a point where I will have to take on commission work on the side, and I'll start that up again, and that should be fine. But for now, I need time to develop my style, and I need time to develop my my skills so that I actually can, you know, go ahead and do that and be okay, I guess. Actually, you know what? I don't know. We don't really need that. Yeah, I just feel like I need time. I just need time to get better, to be better. So yeah, I don't know. What is your drive for being an artist? Do you have any recommendations for new artists? Hey Toadski. Thank you so much. What is my drive for being an artist? What do I don't know, you said strive, so I don't know if you mean drive or like what do I strive for as an artist. I guess I'll try to answer both. What my motivation is as far as art is, oh, there's somebody talking outside. What my motivation is as an artist is, I guess I don't know. For me, art is the way that I interact with my world. Art is the easiest way for me to express myself and to express, I don't know, like my thoughts and feelings on things, and it's the easiest way for me to, I don't know, like I feel like I have all these ideas and I have all these like stories and things that I just want to say and just want to tell people, and art is the easiest way, or it's kind of almost the only way that I know how to be able to do that, to be able to accomplish that goal. Like, and I've been noticing it increasingly more recently, like when my friends are sad or whatever, the first thing that I think about doing is I should draw them a picture. Like, you know, a drawing isn't gonna make anything better for them, you know, and I know that, but that's my first instinct, is to go immediately and try to draw something and try to make something happier, make something better that way. And I don't know, it's gotten to a point where it's such a huge part of me, it's just part of like my soul, that I can't give up on it. I can't let it go, you know? And it can be kind of painful sometimes, because I look around and I see all of these amazing artists, and then it's like, haha, I'm 15 years old, and I'm like, wow, I hate you, I'm 23, and you're like you're so much better than me already, you know? And that hurts. It hurts a lot, and it hurts a lot to know that, like, that I may never be as good as some of these other people, you know, that I just didn't get the head start that I needed, or they got the head start over me, and because of that I'll never catch up. But it has gotten to a point where I've put too much of myself into this and I can't give up. Did my cat just come back inside? Constantine? Oh, hey bud. I see you, what's up? Constantine was outside. I left the window open so he came back in. He's just laying on the floor looking at me. Did you need something? Here, do you have food? Okay, yeah, hang on, let me feed my cat. He's hungry. He came inside for food. I'll be right back. I now have one happy cat who is eating food. Ouch, sorry, didn't mean to smack that. Yeah. But, yeah, I was saying, that I can't give up on it at this point. I can't give up on art at this point because I put too much of myself into this. The other side, I guess, would be that I do want to, I don't know, like, I guess I want the world to be beautiful, and it's gonna sound really like, oh my god, she's literally fucking Lysandre from Pokemon X and Y, but I do want the world to be more beautiful, and part of that for me is showing the world the ugly. Like, a lot of my stories that I've concocted in my head have really ugly, horrible things that happen to these characters, and I don't know, like, for me, I guess, like, as morbid as this is gonna sound or whatever, like, the pain and suffering that they have to go through to, you know, to get to their end, I guess, to get to whatever it is that is waiting for them in their lives or in their, you know, fake, created, fabricated lives that I've made for them. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful that they, you know, that they have to go through all this stuff to get to where they're going. Because that's just life. You know, like, life is pain and suffering. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, like, I want to be able to express that. I want to be able to show the world how beautiful ugly can be. And I know there's plenty of artists out there who strive to do that same thing, but, like, there's no reason I shouldn't throw my hat in the ring, you know? There's definitely no reason that I shouldn't try to compete with that, or to also do that. Not even really compete, just to also be a part of this. The world is an ugly place, and I don't know, sometimes it's not so bad, I guess. Or maybe that's just something I tell myself to make myself feel better, because I do tend to be a rather sensitive little creature. I don't know, maybe telling myself that the world is beautifully ugly just is like a defense mechanism to make myself feel better about it. But even so, like, if that's the case, then I guess that's all the more reason to keep doing what I'm doing. It's at that point, then, it wouldn't be so much to teach the world how beautiful ugly can be. It would be to protect myself, I guess, from how ugly everything can be. And I don't know, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't think, anyway. There's nothing wrong with trying to see the bright side, even if it's incorrect. Hang on, I'm trying to get back up to where I'm at here in the chat. I'm sorry. Okay. Because whatever your goal is, you should go for it. And thanks, Toadski. A quote from Steve Jobs: "You must realize that the whole world around us is created by people that are no smarter than you." True. So sorry it took me so long to get here, not sure why. No, it's fine. So it's when I was a kid, I drew some amazing stuff, but I stopped when I reached high school. I just didn't have the time for it anymore. Aw. The only thing I got going for me is science right now. So boring. Why is science, I don't know, why is science boring? I think science is a lot of fun. It just depends what you're interested in, I guess. Like I know chemistry would be a lot more fun if I understood it better. But unfortunately, it has just enough math in it that I don't quite get it as well as I should, or could, I guess. But like biological sciences, whether it be like animals or people, that's really interesting to me. Even if it can be a little disgusting sometimes, I guess. But I do love that. Plant science is pretty cool too, to be honest. Botany is nice. I love science, but others fucking hate it. To be honest, we do need more scientists in the world. Like, don't let go of that just because other people hate it, you know? Like, if you're passionate about it, then please go for it. Like, screw what everybody else thinks. Who the fuck cares what they think? If they want to go into business, let them. Like, if business isn't interesting to you, then don't do it. If art isn't interesting to you, then don't do it. You know, go into science and enjoy the shit out of it and become the next fucking Bill Nye. I don't care. Bill Nye is my hero, by the way. I'm taking a chemistry AP in freshman year of high school. Holy crap, damn. That's crazy. Wait, whoa, when did we start talking about racism? Oh, yo, Tyra, what is your opinion on racism in today's society? I guess, first comment is fuck racism. Alright, so let's, I guess I'm in the interesting position of being, like, I am half black and half white. And if you guys didn't know that, then, I don't know, it's not a huge revelation, I guess. It's just, that's just what I am. I'm white on my mother's side, and I'm black on my father's side. Obviously, I tend to look more white than anything else. But I do tan rather nicely, I might add. I might say there. Oh shit, wrong tool. But yeah, because I am, you know, a person of color, but also sort of not a person of color, I find myself in a weird position where I very, very much, you know, like feel for the struggles of persons of color, whether it be black, Asian, like Native American. Oh my god, Native American, that they're, like, just, their struggles make me fucking miserable. Like, that's so painful. In fact, I am actually part Native American on my father's side as well, so I guess that kind of reduces how black I am, but yeah, like, I'm in a weird position where, like, I feel all of this, and I feel like, because I am, you know, because I am a person of color, that I am part of these struggles, but because I look so white, I generally don't experience that much racism. I mean, other than people just assuming that I'm white, which I'm not. I mean, the worst maybe that I go through is like sometimes people mistake me for being Hispanic, which is interesting actually. It's a really interesting thing. Like, and maybe that's just like when I've tanned over the summer or whatever, they look kind of Hispanic instead of white or black or anything else. Yeah, no, racism is definitely a problem. And I guess because I'm in a weird racial position, I don't know how much I can do. I don't know, like, what pisses me off is that because I'm half black, half white, and I look white, I don't know if I am an ally to the situation. Like, I don't know if it's like, hey, you know, like, I'm, you know, like, I really support people who are struggling with, you know, with racism. Or I don't know if I come from a place where it's like, where I also suffer from this. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's really, really weird to me. And it's something that I've been struggling with for a little bit now, actually. Just trying to find, like, my place in the world, I guess. I don't know, like, I guess, for me, I identify more with my father than I do with my mother. I don't really know why, it's just something that I've always felt, and so, naturally, I feel more like my father in, like, the racial aspect of it, too. Even though it's not like, and it's stupid to say, like, oh, I don't act black, because it's, like, you know, people of any color can act any certain way, you know? Like, it's, like, just being a certain color doesn't mean you act a certain way, you know? It's kind of your choice at that point. You can do whatever the frick you want. But yeah, like, I don't, like, I want to say that I'm part of it. You know, like, I want to say that I'm also part of these struggles and I'm also part of this movement. And I don't know, I don't know, it's something that really hurts me. Like, it's something that I watch the news and I try my best at this point to avoid the news because I just can't handle it, honestly. Like, I emotionally can't handle it. You know, like, I see these horror stories on the news where another black kid has been shot in the street for no fucking reason, you know, by cops, by people who I have been taught as a child are supposed to be out there to protect me and protect, you know, my family and protect, you know, just what is good in the world, I guess. And it scares the shit out of me. It absolutely scares the shit out of me. And then when the media goes and pretends it's not a problem, that makes it even worse, and that makes me disgusted. Thinking about racism makes me sick. Thinking about how media pretends that racism doesn't even exist makes me literally want to vomit. Like, I just want to fucking throw up. And it's a serious issue. It is a very serious issue. And, like, a lot of people will try to say, like, it's fine, you know, it's not slavery anymore. It's like, no, eat fucking shit. Like, just because you haven't been shot in the street yet doesn't mean that racism isn't alive and well. And it just scares me. It just scares the crap out of me. And I guess, what makes me really, really sick is that when I see these things happen, when I see, like, I can't remember her name at this point, but that woman who was arrested and then, like, and killed in the police precinct because they realized that they were wrong in taking her in. Like, when that happened, I had to sit there and think to myself, like, wow, you know, that's so awful. And, you know, and I had to sit there and actually be thankful that I look like I'm white. And that's really fucking disgusting. That really makes me sick. Like, when bad things happen to persons of color, I have to sit there and be thankful. I have to be thankful that it probably won't happen to me because I look like I'm just white. And that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable to me. It honestly just makes me feel gross, and it makes me feel... I guess I have a lot of anger when it comes to things like racism. I do have a lot of stress about that, a lot of anger. 'Cause, I mean, I guess in a large way because of my father. Because I have seen, like, just, I don't know, just some of the way that he has to go through the world and has to go through life, you know, because he's a person of color, because he's black. And that's not fair. It's not fair to him. And, you know, like, it's pretty apparent, but I am a daddy's girl. I really am. He's really, really important to me, and seeing him suffer for stupid shit, just stupid shit that doesn't even matter. Like, my dad is black, yes, but that doesn't make him a bad person. And it doesn't make any person who is black a bad person just for the color of their skin. Just like being a white person doesn't make you a good person, you know? And I've seen my dad, you know, be treated differently for it. And my dad is really good-natured. He really is. And he like, especially around like me and my sisters, he takes everything in stride. He really does. Like, it's not, he doesn't let things, he tries not to let things bother us in front of, or bother him in front of us, I guess. But I don't know, it's just not fair. It's not fair at all. It's not fair that, and like, the weird thing is my dad is in a situation, or was in a situation as a child, like, similar to me, where my dad isn't the darkest, like, black person. So in his predominantly black school, he was bullied because of the color of his skin, which he was black, just like everybody else, but he was not as black. And so at that rate, he was picked on, and he was treated, you know, was treated poorly because he wasn't the perfect shade of black. And at the same time, like, when he grew older and, you know, and found my mom and fell in love and married her, his mother hates white people. absolutely hates white people, and to this day tries to convince him to date or to, you know, to divorce my mom after having 3 kids and like 24 years of marriage. I think they've been married 1 year longer than I've been alive. And still trying to convince him that she's not the right one, you know? And like, and so it's not just white people hating everybody else. It's a lot of different stuff. It's a lot of different stuff, and so at that same part, I can also, not that white people go through a lot of racism, but there is a very obvious amount of animosity because of history, just because of historically how persons of color have been treated by white peoples. And so that basically, it's like I said, it's not like, or like I'm trying to say this, it's not like, you know, they're like white people come from a privileged position, so it's not like, it's not fair to say like oh, leave them alone. But it's not everybody deserves the animosity and the hate that they get for their culture, you know, for what their culture has done to other people. And that goes, you know, that goes for any race, is not everybody deserves it. And the sooner that we can get over like oh my god, the color of your skin is different than mine, the sooner everybody can feel safer and happier, and we can just converse with each other like normal fucking human beings, and we can just be like okay, you know, we can just be okay and everything's gonna be fine. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Those are my thoughts, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's something I'm kind of adamant about, kind of. It's just something that I find hurts me a lot more than it just hurts, dude. It just hurts to see all this shit all the time. It hurts to see innocent people be punished for something that was never their fault. I don't know, man. It's in the Poké Rap tag. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I'm trying to get back up to where I was, because I know that there was something after the racism question that I wanted to answer to. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I caught up to where I'm at. What's your opinion on racism? And then it was. Was there another question? I don't know. Or was it? No, I guess not. Okay, I don't know, whatever. Oh, here, did you start drawing young? I've been drawing, like, I guess there's always a thing where, like, as a kid, I would draw, you know, like, you hand me a pencil and a piece of paper and I'm gonna draw, you know, like, I'm a kid, it's whatever. I didn't start taking it seriously until 7th grade. And I started taking it seriously in 7th grade because that was the first time that I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really liked the drawing style, and I tried to copy it, and it was awful. And every time I tell this story, I keep saying, like, I wish I knew where the original drawing was, like my original, like my very first step into becoming an artist kind of drawing. It's so fucking horrible. It is the worst thing you will ever see in your fucking life, but it was a huge step for me. It was a huge step into, you know, into taking this seriously, and that's yeah. So yeah, I've been doing this for like 11 years. Because what, like you're like 11 or 12 in 7th grade, right? Actually, it might be 13 years at this point. Holy shit. Because because I went into school young. So I was in like I was always a year younger than everybody else. So I don't know. I'll have to look it up later to see how old I would have been, but yeah, I've been drawing for quite some time. But like I guess the problem was that like in 7th grade I didn't have an art class, and I didn't have another art class until 11th grade. So so for those like 2-3 years I was completely self-taught, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it makes me wonder like what my skill level would be at if I actually had some art classes, or maybe even like went to a special program for it or something. But I don't know, it's all shit in the past. It's not like I can change that now, I guess. The only thing I can do is like if and when I have kids, like kind of pass it on to them. Like if I see that they're really interested in something, then try to make sure to offer them the opportunity to pursue it early, you know. But yeah, so I've been drawing for a pretty significant amount of time, I guess. I wouldn't say super young, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's kind of young. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what age people start like really taking art seriously. I don't know. Okay. Stop shinyism? What the hell? Like how we treat shinies different because of their skin color? Welp. Yeah. No, yeah, you guys were talking a little bit about, how scary America kind of feels. If, for those of you who aren't here, it's pretty scary. It has gotten to a point where I very much want to move out. I don't want to live in America anymore. I would love to move almost anywhere else. Not almost anywhere else, but, you know, like, I'd love to move to Europe. I'd love to move to... yeah, pretty much Europe. I would love to go to Europe, honestly, and live there instead. Especially since I feel like that, like, Europe does offer more opportunities for young people at this point, more than America can, or does, or, like, chooses to kind of thing. So yeah, like, I would love to leave. But I guess, like, if you're worried, like, oh my god, you know, like, people are dying all the time, it's like, I guess, probably, but, I've never seen anybody get shot, and I've lived in cities my whole life. Like, I lived in a small city before, but it was still, like, the third biggest city in Pennsylvania, so that's something. Yeah, so I've lived in the city before, and I lived in Chicago now, and I've never seen anybody die, so that's something. I don't know if that really means a lot, but yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Oh, shit, I put this on the wrong layer. There we go. Alright, yeah, so, I don't know. Like, I haven't... except for the one time that I almost got mugged, I haven't felt, like, incredibly unsafe. Like, I've never been threatened with a weapon of any kind. It's just, like, the general, like, I am a small girl walking around by myself. Nobody touch me, please. Nobody bother me, please. But that's always going to be a thing, unfortunately. And that's another topic I could go on a tirade on, is not only racism, but sexism, which is something that I'm a lot closer to, I guess, just because it's, for me, like, you know, like I said, like, racism, it's hard for me to, like, I'm not really sure if I'm part of the problem or part of the solution, I guess. I don't know, like, where I'm at with that. I don't know if I'm considered somebody who is persecuted or not. But there's no denying that I am a female, so sexism affects me, you know, like, greatly. And sexism affects men too, very much so, but I guess just in general, they tend to benefit from it more than women do. And I wouldn't say that men benefit from sexism more than they suffer from it. I would definitely, like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't say that at all. Like, I think they suffer from it just as, not just as much as they benefit, but it's not, like, just women suffer more from it, I guess. Like, men suffer from it and women suffer more. And then obviously, beyond that, trans suffers even worse, so that's horrible. Ugh. But yeah. I work in retail in Midtown Manhattan, rich white folk, and I had a lady say she would hang me for not returning her shoe, like literally, or like racially hang. I clocked out so quick. Holy shit, that's scary. Oh my lord. Winston says there's a police light outside my window here in the Bronx because people drop like flies in my hood. When I went to college in Chicago, people asked me how do I sleep at night in the Bronx, and I was like, what the fuck? Wow, that's brutal. Yeah, honestly, I wish that America would just wake the fuck up and realize that, you know, like, that banning guns will actually help. Like, they're, like when people talk about, like, other things that they don't want, like when people talk about, or when radical people, I guess, talk about, like, gay marriage, they're like, no, it must not be allowed by law. And it's like, okay, so even if it's not allowed by law, people are still gonna be gay, and people are still gonna, you know, like, get into relationships that are gay. You know, like, you're not gonna stop it. It's like, no, they must not be allowed to marry. Like, okay, cool. You know, how about, like, abortion? Like, no, women must not be allowed to decide what to do with their bodies, even if it will damage them permanently. Like, okay, how about guns? Oh, we shouldn't, don't worry about trying to ban guns. Banning things never works anyway. You know, telling everybody that it's not going to change anything, right? It's like, yeah, okay, thanks, bitch. It's horrible. I hate it. 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 I hate how backwards people are in this fucking world, and especially this country. I don't know. I just wanted. I don't know, man. Okay, I should be just about done with this then. I actually like this one the best so far, the Zora arc. Aw, Pedro's snoring in the back. You probably won't be able to hear him, but it's cute. Yeah, you are. Well, apparently he was snoring while being awake, so... Or awake enough, I guess. You need anything, babe? You need anything? Okay. I love you. Anyone know about mythology? I'm going forever about myths. Mythology, aka Poseidon, is an asshole. You mean more like Zeus is an asshole. Poseidon is kind of a dick too, but let's be honest, most of the Greek gods are horrible people. I naturally have an affinity for Aphrodite / Venus, just because I am a Libra and Venus is my ruling planet. And I don't know, and I guess, like, as much as she can be, like, a really horrible and jealous person, or jealous god, I guess, whatever, or goddess, sorry, like, she has an appreciation for, you know, the beautiful things in the world, and I like that, and I vibe with that. Yeah, I took a mythology class in my senior year of high school, and I had a lot of fun with it, and my teacher was really great because he was really interested in it, and so, like, he passed that on to us. Like, when he would teach us about it, he came from a point of, I actually care about this stuff, so it was really nice. It was really cool. He was a really cool teacher, just in general. But yeah, mythology's a cool thing. Mythology's nice. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's see. Get the sketches. I like them. Actually, I don't know, the Brixton needs a little help with the shading here. Oops, fuck. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think that's okay. I don't know. Oh shit, I almost knocked over my soda. Alright. My old history teacher's my idol because of how dedicated he was. He came to school as the person we would be learning about. Came as John Hancock, Julius Caesar, Mussolini. That is really cool. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've had some really, like, uninspired history teachers that, you know, like, because they didn't seem to care so much, we didn't really care either. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. I can't blame him because history, even for interesting subjects and teachers who make it interesting, like, there are some people that are just, or there's some kids that just aren't gonna care. It's like, why should I care? They're all dead anyway. It's like, because we need to learn from the past to not make those fucking mistakes again, please. Okay. Sorry, I needed to respond to some tweets there. Your history teacher swore at you once? I had a history teacher that threw a chair across the room. I wouldn't actually. He wasn't a history teacher. He was a social studies teacher, which I guess is slightly different. But yeah, he had anger issues. Honestly, he really did. It was pretty wild. But yeah, he got really mad at a student and threw a chair across the room because of it. So that's something. I don't know. Like, okay, sure, we're just gonna sit over here. And that was 7th grade, by the way. That was 7th grade history or social studies or whatever. So, yeah. Like, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna be over here, you know, learning, or, you know, like, as MySpace is being invented or whatever. Damn, that was so long ago. I remember when nobody used Facebook, and now, like, and now it has gotten to the point where nobody uses Facebook again except for, like, I don't know, fucking, like, our parents, maybe. That's probably why we don't use it anymore. At least that's why I don't use it, shit. What am I supposed to say on Facebook now? Like, I've got, like, people from my fucking church on my friends list, and I've got people, or, I don't even go to church, I don't like church, I don't care about it, but, people from my parents' church, I guess. And I've got my parents, and I've got my sisters. My one sister I wouldn't mind so much, but my youngest sister is also my friend on Facebook, so I wouldn't want to, like, be posting horrible things that she can see there. Just, yeah. Twitter is just a better place for me now. Because at least, even if for whatever reason I do have family members following me, they might miss half of the horrible stuff I say. Facebook kind of makes sure that everybody sees it. It tries really hard to make sure that you don't miss anything. But yeah. I don't know, man. Instagram is all the rage with kids now. one of my ex-schools alcoholic. You had an alcoholic teacher pass out in class? It's ridiculous. I can't. Oh my lord, that is ridiculous. Okay. For the longest time I was thinking about being a teacher, and it is something I still consider, like, if for whatever reason I can't, I can't do what I want to do as an artist, I've been thinking, like, maybe, you know, maybe I would just go and get my teaching license and be an art teacher, you know? But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like... It's like teachers get so... I mean, in America, at least, teachers are so underpaid and have so much work that they have to do, and schools are so underfunded that a lot of teachers end up, like, paying for supplies out of their own pocket just so that their students can actually, like, you know, have the tools they need to learn. And it's like, as an art teacher, that would be even more fucking expensive, you know? And it's like, I don't know if I can sacrifice that much of myself. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind doing, like, an after-school kind of program, or, like, having some kind of, like, I don't know, like, teaching in, like, a non-school kind of, like, there's a place in my town, which is, it's called an art school, but it's not really a school as much as it's just kind of like a vocational, like, it has, like, little after-school programs, and it has, like, it's like, it's not a class that you get, like, a college credit for, and it's not a class that you get, like, you know, like a high school credit for. It's just for, like, people who are interested in learning more about something, or, like, you know, more about the arts, and just, like, want to do it in, like, a cheap and, you know, kind of, like, non-commitment kind of way. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, I guess. I wouldn't mind being a teacher in something like that. That would be like, you know, like that way the people who show up for it, you know, like, for the most part will be people who actually want to be there. I mean, of course, part of it is always going to be that, like, well, my mom made me go because she's worried about what I'm doing after school. And then even that, it's like, okay, well, let me show you why art is interesting, you know? But it won't be like a full class of people that are just like, I don't give a crap about this, I just want to go to my next class and get out of here, you know? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, I really don't think I could be, I don't think I could be an art teacher, at least not in America. It just would be so impossible. It would be so impossible. That's true. Rafiki's saying, you could always try teaching at a university level. That way those who take the class are there because they want to be. I guess the only thing with that is that, like, universities usually hire, like, accomplished people. So, like, it wouldn't be a last resort kind of, like, I couldn't make it as an artist sort of profession. Like, I think teaching at a university is generally, at least in America, is kind of viewed as like okay, you have made it, and, you know, you either quit while you were ahead, or, like, you know, like, you're out of your prime, but at least you can still, like, pass the buck forward kind of thing. So yeah, my only fear would just be, like, how long will it take till I would even be considered, like, ready to be a professor. Not to mention, I haven't gone to college or, like, completed college. I've taken classes at, like, 3 different colleges, but I haven't graduated, so I'd have to go back to college just to do that. I mean, granted, I would have to go back to college to be a regular teacher anyway, which is part of the reason that I'm kind of not interested in that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for something that I'm not sure I'm passionate about, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm trying so hard to make this work, to make, like, in part to make YouTube work, just to get a little extra cash on the side. And then in part to, you know, to get all the skills I need now, like, to practice on my own as much as possible and get as much, you know, of the ability that I need to do the things that I want to do. And, like, before I, you know, like, succumb to, like, okay, I'm gonna have to, you know, go back to college and try to get some job that I'm probably gonna hate, you know, like, before I have to, you know, stoop to that, I want to give what I want to do an honest shot. You know, I really want to try to do what I want to do first. I'm not beneath, you know, like, taking a part-time job. It's just that I'm trying to avoid it as long as possible. Like, I could definitely do, like, I've worked at several different restaurants. I've worked in retail a couple times. I can do it. Like, I can manage, but I don't want that for the rest of my life. I want to be able to, you know, to be able to have my art be a living for me. And so I'm doing my best to make sure that I can do that. And I'm doing my best to make sure that I can do it in the way that I want to. And if I can't, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna be really sad, but I mean, just as much as I'm willing to let go of this channel, which was doing mildly okay, I guess. Or I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, like as much as I'm willing to let go of this channel, I would be willing to let go of my pride to, to go ahead and try to, to do what it takes to at least survive, I guess. I'm just not there yet. Winston said, like I have a New York accent. I'm not really sure what that means, but I got it. People tell me sometimes that I have a Pennsylvania accent. It's not something that I was aware even had an accent. I guess because I'm just used to everybody talking like this. I don't know. And like, I wouldn't say that Pedro has like a Chicago accent. I'm not even sure if there is a Chicago accent. I mean, Pedro has more of a Hispanic accent than anything. It's adorable. I love it. But he does say things that, like, he has these little phrases and sayings and stuff that I've never heard of before, that I guess just kind of exists in Chicago. And like, yeah, it's just like it's weird to me. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? And he's like, what? Like, he just says it again like it's completely normal. I'm like, no, what does that mean? I don't understand, And, I don't know, man. And I'm sure if I went back to Pennsylvania, there would be some things that people say that I wouldn't understand or wouldn't, or, like, would be, like, shocked to hear again. But, yeah, I don't know. Everybody has, every area, I guess, of the globe has like their little things that other areas may not understand as well. Like, I mean, one of the most famous ones, and at least for America, would be, like the northern states tend to call it soda, and the southern states tend to call it pop. And I'm not sure if there's any area that calls it soda pop anymore, even though that was kind of the original name. But yeah, like that's one of the most famous examples, is just, just soda versus pop. And I don't really care what people say. I call it soda. I would never call it pop, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not that serious, I guess. But it is weird how, like, we all, or at least, like, as far as, like, coming from, like, an America standpoint goes, it's like, we all speak the same language, but we speak it different ways sometimes. It's just weird. I'm still holding on there, but man, I'm really exhausted, and hearing Pedro snore, like, really just makes me want to curl up next to him and go to sleep. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to try to talk the whole time. And like, I like the streams because I get to talk to you guys, but like, for whatever reason today, it's just not, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just exhausting today. It's just exhausting today. It doesn't help that I'm literally the only awake person in this area. Like, Constantine is asleep, Pedro's asleep. Everybody else is upstairs, so I don't even know if they're awake or not. I would assume some of them are, because it's 10, but maybe some of them are asleep. Yeah, it's like, it's all quiet in here, and it's just me and and glitch music, and I don't know. And, you know, I'd rather be listening to, like, to more upbeat stuff. Like, I want to listen to, like, Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy, but I can't because YouTube will give me a copyright flag, and then it'll take the stream down, which I don't want to have happen. Like, obviously, I don't really care if the channel gets, like, I don't know, like, I don't want the channel to get closed either. Like if I get too many copyright strikes, they'll just be like, okay, bye channel, and then it's like, okay, well, great. And I want the channel to still be here, so I don't want to get copyright strikes. As much as there's a lot of things that I can do now and not care about, that is not one of them. But yeah, oh my god, I'm dying, guys, I'm dying. I'm trying so hard, I really am. But I'm dying. Alright. No color dodge, color burn. There we go. Oof, I love that. Love it. Alright, and this one's color dodge, which is kind of cool too. We just call him Soda. Alright, good night, Leonidas. We call them soft drinks sometimes, yeah. Footbin is 11:30 there. It's 10:30 here. It's just that my sleep schedule's all stupid, so I'm not really my body's just not ready for this right now, even though I tried so hard to make sure that I would be ready. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm accidentally using... I'm not doing the right thing here. Okay. Let me see how far I can go back. Yeah, that's probably not good. Alright, shit. Alright, god damn it. I was using my, my pencil tool instead of my... Or my brush tool instead of my eraser tool. So that kind of fucked me up a little bit. It's okay, we'll go back and fix it. Alright, now we go to the eraser tool. Here we go. Alright. 2 more to go, 2 more to go, and then I'll probably go. And I'm sorry, Winston, I know you're here, and I should be working on yours too, but I may have to do it off stream, honestly. I may have to do it off stream. If you want, I can try to record it. But I don't know, I'm just so exhausted. I'm honestly so exhausted. I don't know, I just don't feel right for some reason. Maybe because the only thing I've really had to eat today was like a hot dog, and I don't know, earlier I had like a bagel. I don't know, maybe I should try to go and see like the extent of what Pedro brought home and try to eat something a little healthier. That might be what's bothering me a lot. It's just not having like good food in me. I don't know. Here, let me take a drink of my soda. Ow. Okay, hang on. Alright. I got back into Animal Crossing New Relief recently. I'm having a lot of fun with that again. But my goal, my end goal for just everything in Animal Crossing New Leaf is to just have a village just full of cat people. Like I just want a village full of every kind of cat person that I can possibly get. Unfortunately, when I started off, I had literally no cat people. Which sucks. So I've got to build it from the ground up. So I don't know if you guys have Animal Crossing New Leaf and any of your cat villagers are trying to move out. I don't know, let me know and I'll go talk to them and try to get them to move into my place. Freaking, I need cat villagers, man. I need them. They're so cute. Even the ugly ones are cute. I love the cat villagers, dude. I would start over, like I would try to roll again and see if I could get, you know, like more cat villagers on another thing, but like at this point I've worked so hard to make my house really, really nice that I don't want to do that. Like I've still got a long way to go to like unlocking all the shops and all the stuff. Like I just got Shampoodle and TNT Supermart and stuff like that. But yeah, like I'm pretty invested in the design of my house and stuff right now, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I need the cats people. I need the cat people so bad. I love them. I love them so much. They are so cute. I don't have Happy Home Designer. I would like to be honest, but it's one of those things where from what I've heard, no matter how you design like the animals' homes, they always just tell you that it's amazing, even if you literally go against their instructions. So it's something like, it's like I want it because it looks really cute, but I don't want to pay for it. Like I don't want to buy it myself because it's just not going to be like, it's just not as fulfilling as I would like it to be. Like if the animals actually like, you know, like gave like, you know, were disappointed when you messed up, or you know, if there's any kind of punishment for actually like not doing things to specifications, then it would be like, it would be more interesting and intriguing to me. Like, okay, you know, I actually have to work for this, you know, like they actually expect me to really do this right. But if they're not gonna punish me at all, like what's the point of even like bothering trying? But yeah, it's super cute looking, so I don't know, that may be the only reason. That may be the biggest reason. I live for Terra burps. Well, what the fuck, guys? You guys are so wrong. No. Happy Home Designer tricking people into thinking they're professional decorators. True. The only cat villager I need in my life is Bob and Kit Kat. Oh my god, Bob is crazy. I just love the cat villagers, dude. I just need all of them. I need all of them. I need them in my life. Oh wait, I probably have this thingy to put on top here that I didn't do in the sketch, which I will rectify. There we go. There's like a thingy on his arm there that I didn't draw on the sketch, so there we go. There's that. God, why do I feel so crappy? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I was feeling not great, but like fine, I guess. Like, I wasn't dying before. I don't know. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I feel so shitty. Just feel so shitty. Cora's probably sleeping for me right now. True. Yeah, Medulla, I definitely agree. I honestly I'm so glad that the construction's almost over because I'll be able to start cooking again. And, like, I'm not the best chef in the world or anything, but at least I'll be able to make something a little bit healthier for Pedro and I. Like, I make a mean-ass breakfast. Like, I make a fucking just destructive breakfast. Like, it's so freaking good. Like, I don't know, it's just really good. I love making breakfast. I'm really good at it. Except for some mornings that I'm really tired, then I'm so good at it, but I just don't like making it at that point because I'm tired. But yeah, I make a really mean breakfast. Like eggs and bacon and a slice of ham for Pedro because he really likes that. And hash browns. Freaking god tier. It's so good. It's so good. It's kind of like a lumberjack breakfast. Like a lot of protein and then like a hash brown to kind of slap on there as well. Get some potato. Some starch, I guess. Oh, let me get this Beetle King out of the way. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing that. I cook other things too. Like dinner things. I'm just like, I don't know, like breakfast is what we usually eat and then I don't know. It depends. What we mix things up for dinner, but breakfast is a pretty consistent thing for us. It's the most important meal of the day, so we always make sure that we have like a really hearty breakfast. And I'm really excited to see how much energy we feel like we have after like we're able to have breakfast again. Like breakfast like we're used to having, I guess. Like I feel like it's gonna be a huge difference. Like we're gonna have breakfast and we're gonna be like, oh my god, yes, like we're gonna conquer the world now. You know? Like it's gonna be really great when we actually like are able to eat good solid foods again. Like especially since like yesterday we had leftover pizza from upstairs, and it's just like it just made both of us feel so sluggish. Like, and Pedro like knocked the fuck out because it was just too much. You know, it was just too heavy and too greasy and stuff, and it's just we haven't been able to eat good in a while, and all of that together just kind of made it like a really bad situation, but at least we ate, so I don't know. But yeah, that's why it was so important for Pedro to go out and get food today. I would have gone with, but I was exhausted. I was like absolutely exhausted, and that's the only reason I got like that one like half hour time slot of sleep there before he came back, and I got woken up, and just a mess. Something that I've noticed is we definitely seem to do better on days where Pedro's mom is cooked upstairs, and we go up there to like take some of the food, like if there's extra. It does seem to be like better days usually. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot better when we have full access to the kitchen again, which should be very soon. Which is part of the reason like this is like pretty much like tonight. I do want this to be the last night that I take on these kinds of commissions. Partially because I am realizing that I am selling myself pretty damn cheap. Like these take a lot longer than I originally calculated them to for some reason. So it ends up like at first when I first decided how long it was going to take, it's like, oh well, it only took me like half an hour per Pokemon, so like it wouldn't be as bad to sell it at the price that I was. But I don't know. I guess that in actual execution, it ended up not being that way. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's just easier for me to draw Pokemon that I'm used to. But yeah, almost done. It's like the home stretch. And for this drawing as well, we're on Charizard now, which is probably the least detailed Pokemon that I drew. Like even when I was drawing it, like sketching it out yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to zoom this in as much as possible, so that I don't, like, so that by the time I get to this point, I don't have to. It's not as intense, I guess, which I'm glad for. Thank you, past me, future me. Thanks you. But yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Life should be really good again in not so distant future. I'm very excited for everything to be back to normal. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Like, I know I'm not super entertaining tonight. Like, I'm just kind of like I'm just trying to like float through these conversations as much as possible. I don't know. I'm just glad you guys are here and dealing with me. I really appreciate it. Let me see what's in the chat right now. You need a good chicken salad? Yeah. I can't believe I'm asking someone else to eat vegetables. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't. I would love to buy like I want to get like a nice salad kind of mix so that I can just like slap some of that in a bowl, slap some dressing on it, and just munch. Like I want that so bad. But what I want more than anything is fucking I want like fruits. I want strawberries. I want peaches. I know it's getting to be winter, so it's not really like the right season for it. But I didn't really get a lot of that during the summer, which really sucks. Oh, I want apricots. Apricots are some of my favorite, one of my favorite fruits. Strawberries would definitely be my favorite fruit. Apricots would be a close second, and then third would be peaches. Constantine, what are you yelling about? Constantine? Yeah, I see you. What's up? I think he's asking to go out into the hallway. I'm gonna let the cat out into the hall real quick. I'll be right back. Going out to the hallway? Yeah, come on. Let's go. Alright, I don't know what that cat wants. I kind of assume that he's gonna be back here in like 5 minutes yelling at me again, so we'll see what happens. But he's out in the hallway now. Yeah. Alright. Yep, the cat's back. I don't know why he yelled at me. He came back in here and jumped into the sink, so whatever. Dummy. Whoops, that is not the right layer. Alright, cool. What's up, babe? Okay. Alright. What's the song right now? This is Glitch City. It is the Mystery Dungeon Fogbound Lake remix. It's from Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Sky, and Darkness. So yeah. Constantine loves to sing, hence we praise it. Yeah. Constantine is actually laying in the sink right now. I'll try to take a picture of him laying in the sink at some point and just tweet it out, so you guys can observe its sinky gloriness, I guess, and his worship of it. I don't know. He's a crazy cat. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, honestly. It's broken. Yeah, there are times where he'll just sit in the sink and he'll just have his dumb little head poking up out of it, and he'll just kind of watch the world go by, or watch me and Pedro do stuff, I guess, since you can't really see outside from here. It's funny. He's weird. Well, that's not what I wanted. I don't even know what that is. Okay, hang on. Don't crop. Thank you. Alright, I guess that was a cropping tool. Cool. Alright, learned something new today. Whoops. That is not the right tool. There we go. Or right color, not tool. There we go. Alright. This is pretty upbeat. I like this. Alright, almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here, like I said before. I'm sorry, I'm like all kinds of quiet in the last few minutes here, basically. And yeah, after this I'm gonna go see if I can scavenge around and see what kind of healthier foods we have, and I'm gonna try to eat that, and then I'm gonna try to take a nap. I'm gonna cuddle up next to my Pedro, cause he looks so comfortable over there. He looks so comfy. Constantine is like still in the sink licking things. I don't know, he's stupid and crazy. Constantine is weird though. How does he start all these weird memes? Like, first it was moist cat, now it's sink, or praise the sink. I don't know. It's all your fault, Constantine. I don't understand why you do these things. Honestly. What a weirdo. Oops. Alright, I like it. And I hope Kuro does too. I know she's not here right now, but hopefully she enjoys. Actually, I do need to fix the Archeops. I never really got fixed from what happened. Ugh. Which is stupid. There we go. Alright. I'll have to re-shade it here. And then re-erase it. Alright. That should be better. Alright, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Well, Constantine, what are you doing? I hear him, I don't know where he is, though. He's behind it? Oh, he's not touching anything stupid, is he? Okay. Oh, I see you. What are you doing, Constantine? So he's laying on He's laying in my shelf with my laundry. He's like laying on all my socks right now, and that's probably not a good thing because he just came out of the sink, so he's probably moist, so now all my socks are moist. Thanks, Constantine, you frickin' jerk. Hate you. Stop shinyism, yeah. My personal favorite thing from this was Stop Shinyism 2015, right? Moist Cat was, I think he might have been in the sink at that point too, but like he jumped on my lap and like part of his body was wet and I was like, oh my god, why are you moist? And then everybody started saying hashtag moist cat in the chat. So yeah, that was a thing for a little bit. Let me make sure that this is all good and stuff. It actually looks pretty okay. It doesn't look like there's much color bleeding over, if any. I actually managed to keep this pretty clean. Holy shit. Alright, not bad at all. Alright, over here there's a little bit of stuff, but that's fine. Probably this? Yeah, there we go. Yes, Constantine, I can hear you yelling. What do you want? Such a silly cat. He's been really behaved lately. Right now he's just kind of being a little bratty, but he has been a lot better for some reason. So that's a good thing. I know I say for some reason like it's a bad thing, but yeah, like whatever the reason is, he's been a lot better behaved. Alright, let me save that. And then save it as a PNG. Sock cat. Moist cat loves socks now. Sock cat. That's great. Actually, something interesting that I find is Constantine likes to sleep on the bed while we're sleeping on the bed sometimes. And there are days where like if him and Pedro are both sleeping on the bed, they will be asleep for like 13 hours straight. For whatever reason, like Pedro being exhausted makes the cat exhausted, and then the cat being exhausted makes Pedro exhausted, and so then like because like each time they wake up they see the other one still sleeping, they just go back to sleep. And I do that with Pedro too sometimes, where like if I may not be super tired anymore but Pedro's still asleep, so I just go back to sleep with him. And it's really crazy. Like Constantine will stay asleep for the longest time until eventually he either gets too hungry or he just like really wants to go outside. It's funny though. Oops, I actually accidentally saved this in the wrong place. That's fine. That's fine. I'll fix it in a little bit. I'm gonna go and tweet this out. And then, and then we're just gonna go to sleep, I guess. The interesting thing is Kuro just tweeted out stuff for gameplay stuff. I don't think she realizes that I was streaming her project right now. Aw. But yeah, I'm gonna turn in for the night because my head is just like not feeling right. Like I don't know, I'm just getting a little like tired and dizzy at this point. And yeah, Winston, I'm gonna get yours to you as soon as possible, whether that means I do it on stream or I just draw it in my own time. Oh shit, this was Cyclone. Is Cyclone still here? God damn it, I'll have to tweet at him and tell him thank you for donating a little bit more. I really appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, God, I'm so freaking tired at this point. The fuck is this picture? No. Sign Wars, The Force Awakens? No, that's horrible. Anyway, yeah, the sleepiness stream on YouTube, yeah, it's just tired. Bye. Yeah, thanks guys for being here, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Whatever, have a lovely day or night or whatever it is for you guys right now. Bye!